name is Jerome Doczekalski. I reside in Niles, Illinois. And I'm 63 years of age. I noticed the problem about 4 years ago. I had an infection in my toe and it wasn't healing up.
I really thought it was just an irritation, from just having a blister and not taking care of it.
Well, I noticed when I was even cutting my lawn at home that I would have to stop because of the pain in my legs.
And I looked at it and I said, "Aren't you going to see the doctor about that?" And he said, "Yes, I guess I better."
Finally knew I had to have something done. The pain in my calves was like I couldn't move my legs anymore.
Crabby? Sure, he was crabby when he wasn't feeling well.
And I went to a foot and ankle specialist and he checked my circulation and he says he doesn't feel a pulse in my foot. He says, and that's hindering the healing. He recommended to go see Dr. Chamberlain.
He had come to me after he'd been having leg problems for about 3 years, actually, and he had had an ulcer on one leg and a lot of pain in both legs, and had been evaluated before and was told, let's just manage this medically, meaning no surgery, no angioplasty, and I think they saw quite a lot of disease and didn't think it was treatable.
He had about 5 years of excruciating leg pain. He had wounds. I mean, it really had compromised the quality of his life.
A lot of times people have very vague discomfort from that because everything hurts and they just can't do anything.
Jerome had a 23 centimeter total occlusion of his left SFA.
So this is a great case where we would really want some more help to get through this, and the Ocelot is nice because it can help us prove we're in the true lumen.
He thought I would be a good candidate for this new research study that they're doing.
He immediately got the concept that it would be easier to get through the blockage if Dr. Chamberlain could see where he was going.
The first issue is trying to get started off in the right direction, and it's a very long road. So you're kind of slowly working your way down and trying to verify and be sure you're still in the right area and be able to take the signals you're getting, which is something we've never had before, getting all this visual information about where you are in the artery. In the past, a lot of that was on touch, what does it feel like where you are, or some of it on what's happening on fluoroscopy. But with Ocelot, you're getting all this feedback and all this information of where you are, and you get to make adjustments that have nothing to do with fluoroscopy.
The case was extremely successful. Dr. Chamberlain was able to place the Ocelot catheter at the cap of the occlusion with the images on the scope helping us identify where the non-layered structures were so that the catheter could be reoriented. He got through the entire occlusion.
I don't have any pain in my legs anymore. Outside doing gardening work, cutting the grass, Dr. Chamberlain must have did something good.
And I have to say, it's very gratifying. I love doing peripheral arterial work because people are really incapacitated by peripheral arterial disease and even venous disease. They can't do anything. They can't get around. They have ulcers. It really affects them. And I've had more patients thank me for giving them back their leg health and their cardiac health, I would have to say.
And what was very exciting is when Jerome came back for his first clinic visit, because he was a different man. His spirits were light and happy. He was getting a tan. He was golfing again. He basically was able to resume his normal life, which is really what he wanted when he first came to see.
And I'm very grateful to Dr. Chamberlain for having really saved his life.
A few days later, I was up walking around, was able to walk the golf course. Thank God he was able to help me.